All right, welcome into community chat. This reading is Moon in Virgo with a semi square over to Jupiter in Cancer. Alright, Moon in Virgo at 10 degrees and 15 minutes. And we're looking at Jupiter in Cancer at 25 degrees and 9 minutes in retrograde. All right, I'm going to pull from Tea Leaf. I was in the middle of doing something and my Kipper deck got bit up this time. First, it was the Oracle of the Radiant Sun. So we're going to take this as a message. I see 217 on the clock. I'm seeing High Priestess and the Star. Well, hello, Melissa. Okay. All right, so we're going to get into it. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's happening here. I'm just curious. 11th degree of Virgo. Let's see. So from the 11th to the 15th, it speaks about reorientation. A boy molded in his mother's aspirations for him. Literally look like a mold. All right, so creative visualization. It says the world of infinite energy is ready and waiting for us to focus on our desires so it can respond and fulfill our dreams. Beware of great pride with the peacock. Well, that was very clear. Somebody's trying to get like, wow. So I've been dealing with the dogs all day. That's what I've been dealing with. It says getting together with friends. It says you'll be receiving a gift. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. All right, something's lacking in your life. Love, money, or goals. And getting back to basics. Long journey is here. Heartache over what you no longer have. And increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. All right. Two-faced friend. So we got the cats out here. And we got the dogs out here. Okay. Let's get into this. What do I want to pull here? Yeah, the cats and dogs, they've been fighting all day. All day. All right, let's see what this peacock energy, beware of great pride. Six of Cups. Sun and Scorpio energy. Tower, heavy on the Scorpio energy. And I see Leo. All right, what's the strength card here? So beware of great pride, it says. Five of Cups. There could be some sort of grievance again. Heartache over what you no longer have is what I see with that energy. All right. Interesting. Why is there some sort of grievance? I don't know. But something having to do with like great pride. I don't know. There could be a situation from the past that took place. Again, it's saying there's something lacking, whether it's love, money, or goals. But as long as you get together with friends, you receive some sort of gift. I don't know. Let's see what this is. The Empress. Show me more. Queen of Cups. Three of Wands. Ten of Pentacles. Somebody could be traveling to their family. It could be a mother figure. All right. What's the whole lacking thing? What is it that you lack in your life? Justice. Fairness. Or relationships. Or partnerships. Or love. I don't know. The Hierophant. Yeah, like marriage. Like that's what you lack in your life is marriage. Love is the closest that I see. All right. It's almost like somebody's rejecting love. Somebody could be traveling to family and there's a gift that's given there. It's like as long as you get along with like get together with friends or something, there's something having to do with like a mother figure here. I don't know what that means. Something about the need to get back to basics. So it's like, be careful with great pride. Somebody from your past is unexpectedly either returning, or there's heartache over what you no longer have in connection to a Leo. It's weird. Let's see, getting back to basics. Eight of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. This has to do with like work. Like you being serious about work. Temperance. All right, there was something involving like a long journey that you were on. Either something was supposed to keep you wiser at the end. Sagittarius, this energy is like wisdom. All right, so maybe this was like a spiritual journey. All right, like you had to somehow adapt to some sort of changes. Yeah, because it's coming through with the goldfish. Increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. So temperance energy, I don't know. There was some sort of celebration there. Overall, after you learned how to like adapt to whatever changes it took in order for you to get back to basics. Ten of Swords and the Queen of Wands. Somebody's like trying to betray you here, hurt you in some sort of way. Where's that damn card at? Where'd it go? Oh. Betray you, hurt you. It's kind of like tease you over what you no longer have. And it could be love. Because it's like, if you're lacking something in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals, it's hurting you because you're going through some sort of divorce here. All right, Justice and the Hierophant. These cards speak about marriage. So somebody's teasing you. And it's something about like you having to travel towards family. All right, I don't know if there's like a mother figure, daughter energy here. And like somebody's supposed to be giving you some sort of gift. But overall, what I see over on this side and where it says, be careful of great pride. Whoever's your past person that's returning, or whoever has some sort of like investments in creating a tower for you, is in this energy of soaking in sorrow or in regret. All right, because something involves like this Leo energy. Something requires a lot of strength. Let me clarify this strength card. The Magician and the Nine of Wands. Somebody is like playing tricks on trying to keep their boundaries up with you or something like that. Yeah, like trying to leave you out in the cold or make you suffer in some sort of way. That's what it feels like. Page of Swords, because they're watching everything that you're doing. Like they have their eye on you. Is that this two-faced friend? Is that the two-faced friend? Yeah, I feel like there's some sort of scheming or something in the background. All right, on whatever it has to do with your investments. They're creating some sort of illusion or trying to keep something a secret with the Seven of Cups, Venus and Scorpio energy, current transit. All right, so getting back to basics would be like Queen of Swords to the Eight of Pentacles. It's like your focus should be on work. Somebody's trying to manipulate the energy is what it feels like, because there's something that's lacking around you and it feels like you're going through a divorce. So whoever this person is that's in great pride, quote unquote, is coming through as the Sun in Scorpio, Tower, heavy Scorpio energy. I'm seeing Mars in Scorpio's energy, and I'm also seeing Leo. So somebody could be like seeking revenge because of whoever this Leo is, and the Leo has some sort of investments with being a two-faced person or something like that. I have no clue. But getting together with friends and receiving some sort of gift, the minute you travel towards whoever these family members are, these friends are, or this mother figure is, you receive something. All right, and it's just like somebody's teasing you over what you no longer have, like the heartache that you experienced. But you're more than likely adapting to changes and celebrating your spiritual ascension or your growth, because you came out wiser on the other side with something. Show me this heartache over what you no longer have. This is weird energies. It's like you broke up with your lover. So somebody's teasing you because you're no longer in love. That's what this feels like. All right. Yeah. Kind of feels like they want to come in and put more burden on you or something like that, so that you emotionally withdraw or you go through whatever you lost. This is Saturn and Pisces. It's emotionally like making you go through some sort of loss. Two of Swords. King of Pentacles. It could be with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I'm seeing Page of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. I don't know if you had a child with that King of Pentacles or you were expecting a child with that person, because it didn't happen. Two of Swords. The child could be like a brand new beginning. That's what I'm saying. Like somebody's laughing at you because you're being forced to go focus on work, your spiritual ascension. You're lacking in love. You're no longer committed in marriage. It kind of feels like, you know, The minute that you go return to whoever these family members or this mother figure is when you received your gift. How do you feel about that energy? It's like something requires travel. The Queen of Wands. Oh, that's what she's wanting you to do, is to go back. To push you back. So that you get some sort of victory here. Yes, that's the truth. Yep. Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords, the King of Cups. I don't know if they're forcing you to go back to a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces masculine. All right. Because the Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces feminine already came out. She's down here with this Empress energy. All right. So that could be like the mother figure to whoever the daughter is, returning back to their masculine and who they're meant to partner with as a soulmate. All right. But you don't want anything to do with that person, Seven of Wands. That's weird. Yeah, because you moved on already. So again, the teasing has to be that you're going through divorce. That's lacking in your life. You're going through difficulty with money. There's something going on with like something being manipulated and keeping a boundary and you away from a different person. That could be a new lover in which you had to emotionally withdraw from that person because it was a burden that you were carrying trying to be with this person. All right. Show me the spiritual wealth over there, over that side. What is going on over there? The King of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles. Kind of feels like you're doing something creative or remaining confident on investing in your own thing. It could be the spiritual wisdom that was given to you. That's a heavy Sag energy there. King of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like you're trying to build wealth, but you're also having, I see the Knight of Cups and the King of Pentacles. All right, there's a lot of king energy out here. Overall, your family wants you to be with the Queen of Cups, King of Cups. Over here, with your spiritual thing going on, all right, it looks like you have a lot of wisdom and knowledge in which you are reaping the fruits of your labor. And then your love life is trying to come through with the King of Pentacles, but that's where you experience some sort of heartbreak. Or you have to emotionally withdraw from this person. Or, you know what I mean? It kind of feels like it's a burden right now in your love life. So why is all the manipulation happening over here with all this Scorpio energy? Because it could legit be like Sun and Scorpio bringing in transformation to make you go focus on Queen of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, solely your work, so that things get back to basics. It's coming back through with that King of Cups. That part was the betrayal because of that King of Cups. I don't know if somebody's want to keep you in prison or in fear or trapped in your mind about something because of who they were collaborating with. The High Priestess. You already know about this energy. You already know you had hidden enemies working against you, something like that. You came in and you were attacked. All right, somebody feels bad about that. It feels like a Scorpio energy. But they weren't courageous enough to say something. They manipulated the situation so that you would feel that something was lacking in your life in connection to your marriage or whoever you were committed to previously. All right. So if you experience an ending with someone else that you're recording, then this person's over fucking, they're celebrating, pushing you to go focus on your work. Something like that. It's weird. All right. So you had a two-faced friend. You got someone sulking in sorrow, or it could be that you are experiencing losses because of how other people are manipulating the energy. All right. It's weird. The hell? So that's Virgo at 11 degrees. Let's look at, what was it? Jupiter in Cancer. Let's do 26 degree, I think it is. We are moving like retrograde, so it'd be back to the 25th degree. Enacting the soul's purpose. When we align worldly aims with the soul's essence vibration, we feel as though we have been blessed by divine dispensation. Compliments from an admirer. August. So that's going to be Leo and or Virgo. Guaranteed success. Forces are working against you. That's what I feel. All right. Lighthearted, carefree time. I don't think you really give a shit because it's not stopping you. It's just that somebody's behaving stupidly. So at the bottom of the deck, it just makes you have to work harder, increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals, because you're going up against a two-faced ass friend. Somebody knows about somebody knows about your, like, your personal shit, and is making something harder than what it needs to be, or is trying to attack you in some way. All right, because there could be working against you. If there's a compliment from an admirer coming in, could be a Leo, could be a Virgo, and you have, you know, guaranteed success with this person, then somebody's trying to work against you. And I don't think you care. Somebody's just behaving stupid. Or I don't know if somebody feels like you're their competition almost. What the hell is that all about? The person that tried to leave you out in the cold sees your success. All right, so I don't know if this is the reason why they're working against you. Show me August energy. Page of Cups. Somebody has, like, love for you and is afraid to say so. All right. It kind of feels like a very shy type of admiration. Because even if you lack resources, even if you lack love, even if you lack, you know, a specific goal that seems to be hard to achieve, this person looks at you like they admire you in some sort of way. Because it's like no matter how much people try to work against you, you're still like, I don't give a shit. You're still going to thrive. Guaranteed success with the star. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles, like you hold your own down, like you're good. The Fool card. All right, like your brand new beginning should be set in stone for you, because you do something independently, even after experiencing so much heartache, heartbreak, loss, whatever. All right, in connection to your soulmate. Yeah. All right, let's see the forces that are working against you. Whoa. Justice. And the Five of Cups. The person that wants to seek out revenge is the one that's working against you. Why do they feel like they need to be in competition with you? It's weird. Because somebody's coming through to offer you some sort of opportunity, Ace of Pentacles, and they don't want it to go down. I don't know if it could be for work, or if it could be like brand new home. I'm getting if it could be the birth of something that you created yourself. Somebody's seeking out revenge because you look like you moving forward independently. You didn't give a fuck what nobody did to you. They left you out in the cold. They left you. They, you know, you went through a divorce. You're going through hardship with money. It didn't stop you. That's what I see here. So somebody just continuously behaves stupidly, trying to put you in competition with somebody else. It's a two-faced friend, whoever that person is. The King of Cups is here. The Lovers is here. And the Emperor. This could be a father figure, a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces that was like an ex-lover. All right, the Moon, they're playing hidden enemy out here. Because they see that you're lighthearted. You don't give a shit if they left you or not. Or if you left them or not. It's like that. You're focused on your work. You don't care. They're like, I feel like this is a spiritual attack. I'm going to be honest. It feels like a spiritual attack. All right. Recently, for me, the pets have been coming up a lot in these readings and these tea leaf cards. Like the cats, the dogs. Okay, who else did I have out here? Where's the other cards at? I have an elephant, a goldfish. All right, I got a turkey out here. Listen, something about Thanksgiving. Something going on with like spiritual attacks with pets. The Moon is in Virgo. Virgo rules over the pets. And y'all seen it. Okay? Every time I started reading, the cats and the dogs, they're fucking fighting. Like, they're going crazy. So why is someone behaving stupidly and doing stupid shit? Like, I don't know. Maybe these are like entities that are tapped in with the pets. It's weird as fuck. Because that's their way of attacking. Oh my gosh. That's the fastest way to do something. If they can't attach, let's just say you're doing your work and you're by yourself. There's nobody else around you, but there's pets around you. They can come through and attack you through pets or some shit like that. To try to end something that you're doing or attack you spiritually. Oh my God. Look at this. Y'all think I'm fucking playing? Look at this energy. It's a nasty entity. Could be Capricorn or could be Scorpio or somebody that embodies heavy energy in these signs. That's their way of attacking you because this person is jealous. They want to continuously make you feel like you lack something or that you're getting some sort of compliment from someone that actually admires you, that they're shy to come in and express emotion, but they see that you have guaranteed success, that you're going to do something independently, that you're going to be moving on a different pathway. And it feels like if you are in a lighthearted, carefree time because whoever the hell is your ex-lover, all right, sees that you're moving towards someone that's more expansive in your life, or somebody wants you having a grievance over a divorce and somebody wanting to come in and give you a brand new opportunity, the person that's working up against you does not want to see you be successful. Damn. That's some real hater shit right there. And it's very toxic. This person has a negative attachment. They would love to create a tower around you, like unexpected changes and something ending for you. So I've got out here Capricorn, Scorpio, Aries, Aquarius, and Libra. Cancer as well. Damn. All right. It's crazy as hell. What else do I need to know about this energy? I just want to pull. Why is the... Hold on a second. Tell me more about this two-faced friend. What is this person's problem? Something about the cat. Paying attention to work and reconciliation. What's going on with the cat? It says use your intuition to make a beneficial change. The most difficult part of a situation is over, and home, new attitude. See what I'm saying? Something comes with a new home or a new attitude. Yeah, it comes with a key. Like a key to a home. Alright? Like, just understand something's coming, but that's why this person's being two-faced with you. Because you're so attentive to your work environment, or you went and reconciled with someone from your work environment, all right, or you're being told to do so, because it says use your intuition to make a beneficial change. The most difficult part of the situation is over. You're about to receive a key and a home, something that's going to give you a successful outcome to a problem that you're dealing with. Wow. Steve Austin said, don't take that the wrong way. Uh-oh. Who we putting in the headlock, Steve Austin? I need to know. That's crazy. That's crazy. Hey, Tina. Hi, Christy. Jose Echevarria. What? Do I believe in Jesus? Absolutely. Okay, what's going on with this energy? Why is this two-faced friend over here? I don't know, something going on with your work. Reconciling with someone from your work. Yeah, 8 of Pentacles, something about work. Well, damn. The World card and the Ace of Wands. This is somebody you know that's pushing you out of doing one thing to go and focus on something else. Or the passion that you have for a specific workplace. Something is on mind. You got a two-faced friend mind in your workplace because they know what you're passionate about. Pay attention to your work. You're reconciling with somebody here. Yeah, somebody's trying to manipulate an ending or manipulate some sort of separation. All right. It could be because there's something that they're keeping a secret. And I'm seeing Temperance in the Four of Swords. There's something about like something being negotiated. All right. And on the behalf of like your spiritual ascension or your awakening or your healing process or however, all right, something's supposed to be done here. What's going on real quick with the Magician, the Three of Swords, and the Seven of Cups? Because again, this is something that somebody wants to get you to separate from some sort of secret. King of Cups, the Ten of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles. Whoever's coming in to give you a new home or the key to that home, they want you stepping out of what you're doing for work. They want to separate that from you. Or they're trying to manipulate the situation. Trying to manipulate a separation. Manipulate a separation so that way they can keep it a secret that they actually bought you a home. Something like that. That's what I'm picking up on. So whoever's the two-faced friend is trying to make it seem like somebody else wants you or is jealous because you have like eyes on you or something. It's weird. Who are you reconciling with? Because the only person coming out now is that King of Cups, that Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, masculine energy. All right, what's the reconciliation? Who's that happening with? Something's about the work that you do online and how you're passionate about something, how you can be seen as like a healer, and somebody here is trying to manipulate how the divorce took place, keeping it a secret that somebody bought you a home. Reconciliation. What's going on here? With your soulmate, I'm trying to tell you. Somebody bought you a home. More than likely it was your soulmate. They're not saying anything about it though. Okay. Maybe somebody is giving you the key to a home, something like this. All right, so your intuition is telling you to make a beneficial change. Do you have to move? Yes. Because of a Leo. All right. There's something involved with someone knows that you're grieving or you're going through some sort of loss or heartbreak or something like that. It's publicly seen. Everybody knows about this, but I feel like the two-faced friend is doing something in the background instead of communicating what it is that they want from you or why they're expressing so much jealousy. It's because of whoever is around your energy. Somebody admires what you do, or you're just being complimented because you have some sort of success in what you do. More than likely it's the work you do in media, something like that. I'm sorry. Show me the rainbow. So the most difficult part of the situation is already over. You got the Five of Swords with the Seven of Wands. That's nasty energy. Somebody is like, they can't fucking stand your ass out here. They're fake as hell. That's what I feel. And something, see, it's coming right back to the devil. Somebody has like this negative ass, nasty attachment. This could be somebody that's like very narcissistic because they recently also have gone through some sort of divorce. The King of Swords is a divorcee, and Justice could be like, you know, a marriage. So they're like petty as fuck. All right. I don't know. Are you standing in the way of this person moving in with someone else? Is that what this is? Whoa. No wonder why someone was acting really stupid. It's like somebody wants to keep you trapped in your mind, keep up a boundary, have some sort of control. This person definitely is going through some sort of issue here. The Queen of Wands is? Because they also were left out in the cold. Five of Pentacles. So it's almost like the person that tried to come in and clown you because you were going through a divorce is also now going through a divorce. What the fuck? It's almost like they celebrated too fucking early because they're now going through the same exact thing. All right. So I don't know. Are you getting like a key to a new home? That's what it says. Like you're going to be moving or relocating something. Something. Wow. Yes, that's the truth. That's the truth. Like you're about to move. All right. The Empress. All right, so maybe whatever's happening, this could be not your energy. This could be around you. I don't know. It was coming through earlier that you do something independently. All right, like I don't know. Something's going on with you reaping the fruits of your own labor. If you're seen as the Empress, then more than likely you work for your own fucking money out here. Okay? And I don't know. It kind of feels like somebody's either trying to stop you, attack you, gossip about you, doesn't want you to know about something. It's coming through as the Queen of Cups. And the Queen of Cups came out earlier with the Empress. All right? So something about this, maybe you are this Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, feminine energy, or this is the person that's being the two-faced. I don't know. All right, I don't know. You take it as resonates. Somebody's like either trying to stop something, attack something. You know what I'm saying? And like, no, I don't want that sudden change for you to happen. Whatever the jealousy is all about, that's what it feels like, or the secret is all about whatever this new pathway is for whoever the Queen of Swords is, the person that's already the divorcee. All right, they've already experienced a divorce, and the person is going through the same exact thing now. All right, somebody tried to clown you before about you going through a divorce or something like that. All right, Knight of Wands and the Four of Cups with the Nine of Swords. It kind of feels like if you tried to come in and assist this person, they rejected you previously in the past, like I don't want to have a conversation about it, or um, you know, this person is now going through their own like mental imprisonment. See what I'm saying? Like, this is a person that would have been very assertive in the past, like y'all would have been like friends or whatever, and then something happens and all of a sudden you try to go show love to this person, and they like, I don't fuck with you like that. But it's because they're going through something now, not because you're just going through something now. Like, this would have been something you were going through, and now somebody else is going through the same thing, and they're like, what? So it causes some sort of competition in the energy. Somebody wasn't expecting that to happen, and at first it could have been that this person was playing a two-faced friend. Now, to see what I'm saying? It's almost like judgment hit them, where the truth comes out about their situation now, and everybody knows, publicly known. Something like that. Yeah. Like, they celebrated too early is how I'm feeling. Somebody celebrated way too early on your loss, or your, you know what I'm saying? And that's not okay for somebody to experience that and not feel like they have support, because it is a fucked up type of thing. Thank you for your gifts. All right. It's not a good feeling when you don't feel like you have any type of real support around you, because you would think that somebody, you know what I'm saying, would be celebrating, but they're really not. They're more than likely, you have to defend or protect yourself from this person, or they're very defensive. Like, if you try to go conversate with them, they're just like very standoffish. Or the Five of Swords, it's giving me they do cunning ass things to try to get back at you, just to seek revenge in some sort of way. All right, but whoever here is getting like the key to a new home, it kind of looks like you already know you have to continue to pay attention to your work. Okay? Like, increasing your efforts so that you can achieve whatever goal that you have overall. Uh-oh. There could be like a lot of overthinking here on how to get away with trying to keep something either a secret, or to keep you rejected from knowing what this person has whatever type of investment in. All right, so if someone's doing something foolishly around you, or they're acting stupidly and creating nothing but a shitload of drama, is more than likely because this person either is about to reside somewhere else and doesn't want you to know, or because you're reconciling with someone in your workplace, or it's something that was like meant to stand in the way of like you achieving your goals, or you feeling like there was love in your life, because something that you're lacking in, this person is now lacking in. I don't know about that. Let me get into the Kipper. I'm gonna do the best I can, because this deck pretty much got all fucked up. The dog got to it like real good. Look at it. Let me give it a good shuffle. Yeah, something is happening here. It's weird. Shut up. That's the male. Okay. The main male is the lover. That person's concerned. Why? Because they want to have you like change location. I'm telling you, something having to do with moving. They want you to change locations, but I think they're trying to keep something like a secret, so nobody knows what's going on. Or somebody's like, the main male wants to be with their lover, but they're concerned about like how they have to move. Something like that. All right, there's occupation and pathway. Somebody wants you to leave what you're doing for work. See what I'm saying? Or maybe somebody's moving and is going to have to find a new job or something like that. All right, because this is like the person that's going to be in despair. Like, they don't want to leave you out in the cold, but they're about to move. They're about to go get married. Something like that. Like this, you going through a divorce, and now somebody around you is going through the same exact thing. But the main male is like trying not to do their best to leave you out in the cold. But that's kind of like already what has happened. It's a weird energy. Hold on, guys. What the fuck? Oh. What is the main male doing here? They're waiting on what? This brand new beginning, but you rejected them. So maybe they do want to move, but you don't want to accept anything from this person. Did they involve you with... Hold on a second. What the freak is going on here? Did they involve you with a different lover, or that person is moving, all right, with someone else to have their brand new beginning? They were waiting on you, but you rejected them, so they moved on. Something like that. What the hell? Yeah, you moved on independently. You didn't want this person. Queen of Swords, the Hangman. You took a step back. You stood and or chose to stay divorced. So that's a major concern for them now, because they were planning on changing. All right, because of the occupation that you do or the pathway that you were on, something changed. The concern, it has something to do with their betrayals. I'm telling you, they did something in the background. All right, I don't know if they're planning on going and getting married. Okay, oh, they betrayed you with the fire sign to end and or whatever the situation was that was manipulated. It was to bring an ending into someone's marriage. The Strength card could have been a Leo. Something involving a Scorpio or a Leo has some sort of betrayal to do with this fire sign, involving what you do or where there's concerns about what's going to take place if somebody just was to up and leave and change locations. Something's going to look real weird out here. That's all I'm saying. Something's going to look mad weird out here. All right. Something's going to be like, huh? Like, what? What's the changing locations, all of that? Coming through as the Emperor. So that could be the father figure. Show me the occupation. The Hierophant. All right, I got an Aries. I got a Taurus here. Show me the pathway. The person that you're going to be moving forward with, you're going to marry this person. I'm telling you. Or this is you starting up your own business and being part of a specific community of people that's up spirituality. Because that's what you do for your occupation. Something about it. Like, the concern was the betrayal that took place with the fire sign. And if your main male was trying to wait around and offer you love so that you can move into like a brand new beginning with this person, you chose to move forward independently and you took a step back rather in love from this person. All right. You chose to stay single. So show me the pathway. The pathway is the Knight of Cups. You love to do what you love to do for work, and that's just that. Yep. And there's this energy of the Six of Cups. So again, it said, beware of great pride. It doesn't matter what happened in the past, the nostalgic memories that you have with someone from the past, that lover from the past, that's all in the past. Somebody has to go through a period of grievance now. Because they weren't expecting you to be like, oh, I'm not returning. You weren't going to be fucking repeating patterns out here. That's what this looks like. Whoever the two-faced friend is, more than likely is the person that has some sort of connection to the betrayal. All right? Like it was a repeated pattern with somebody over and over and over again doing the same shit. up until they were ready to say, oh, well, you left what you do for work and now you can come. It's something like that. See, they kept doing something repeatedly. Toxic as fuck, having some sort of negative attachment to their energy. Like, you weren't going to settle for that. And you saw it all. Show me this marriage. Somebody's in despair over their marriage, or they're moving and they need to relocate their jobs, their home, and they're getting married. Something like that. Alright. The marriage card is coming out with the Queen of Cups and the Chariot. Alright. So whoever is moving forward with that King of Cups energy is moving forward in marriage. They're moving. Six of Swords. Like, they're going to relocate. Okay. They're going to relocate. Yeah. And it's going to happen fast, and there's going to be so much gossip about it. Oh my gosh. And then it looks like you're left out in the cold without a home. Or without a job or something like that. Yeah, because of what your person in courtship that you were with stole from you. This was either money and opportunity. They lied to you. They didn't give you the whole truth about a situation. Something like that. All right. They'd rather have gone and given it to a privileged lady, somebody they thought that they were better off with. It's weird. So you have no other choice but to focus on getting you to your bag and doing it by yourself independently. Reaping the fruits of your own labor. Like, you out here literally with nothing. You winging this shit like all the way. You out here winging it. Show me this energy of, yeah, you took so much losses. Look, Saturn and Pisces losses because of this past person. This person is very immature. They didn't communicate exactly what was supposed to be going on here. Or now they're coming through and communicating it with Mercury and Sag in retrograde. They're just like, all right, well, listen, this is what I've discovered. This is what I choose to do. These are my plans. Sudden changes. I'm going. I'm out. I'm moving. More than likely, go figure your life out and go, focus on your work. Pay attention to your work. Something like that. All right, show me this energy. What was it that they stole from you? They tried to affect your emotional state. The Moon card will be like a hidden enemy. The King of Cups and the Ace of Cups. Whatever opportunity that you had here in love with this person, or whatever success that they feel they're going to have better off with another person, that's the reason why they're moving on. They know they can't go back from something that was already created a tower with, because of their toxic ways, or whoever the fuck was playing in the background as a two-faced friend. They didn't expect for that to be exposed. Alright. Shit. The High Priestess and the Star. Like, your spiritual strength is nothing to be fucked with here. Like, your intuition is on point, bitch. Yes. Yes. Oh my gosh. Like, you can spot out a manipulator or just negative attachment as soon as it hits your energy. You know. Damn. So, who's being left out in despair from this home? The King of Pentacles is going to come in and gift you that. They don't want you to know this either. Is that the secret? Somebody that's very abundant towards Virgo Capricorn energy. They're coming to gift you something. This is a past person as well. You're going to have a victory with that person. Or that's how things are manifested. Because of the person that was playing immature, like they had all the money to give to you, that they're being exposed. Things are changing. Jupiter is in retrograde. Alright. Somebody knows that you experienced the tower. Things were kept secret from you. This is a soulmate connection that you want to celebrate with. They've been wanting to come in and give you some sort of firm foundation and bring you a sense of happiness. But they know that you're still hurting or grieving your past person, or because, I don't know, somebody clowned you and said, you're going through a divorce. Somebody was going through the same exact thing. Something like that. It's weird. It's really weird. Alright, so this could have been like the person that was courting your person after you divorced that person could have been clowning you, and now they're going through the same thing. Or it could be a family member, it could be a friend, I don't know. But somebody is moving, traveling, and the person that is like missing out on some sort of opportunity is because they thought that their person was going to end up returning back to them, and that's not how that's playing out. What's playing out is that the person is legit starting up like something that they're going to be sufficient enough to be able to provide for themselves, is what the energy is saying here. Or that's your best bet, okay? Is to do something that, you know, you invest in yourself type of deal. Something like that. That's crazy as hell. There's a lot of people involved in like a house and family situation. One person's mature, there's another, a wealthy man. All right, somebody's privileged. There's mean female. Somebody has a lover. All right, the other one that's with another lover is the false person. It's a lot going on. All right, but the house card was the one that came out first. So let's focus here. Damn. What's going on with this house energy? This house looks like it could be like haunted, spooky, something like that. Okay. Great fortune. The beetle is there. Protection from a powerful friend. So I'm telling you, there's something about like the cats and fucking dogs in this reading. Alright. Spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. So again, something has to do with like your spirituality. You having a light of understanding of what's around you, aware of what's happening, changes. Or I don't know, this could be an inheritance coming in for like a home. Alright. Or protection from those that are of higher forces surrounding your home. It feels like protection. Yeah, like you're highly thought of here. You got the bow. I don't know. I just heard a Sagittarius could be of significance because the Sagittarius is like the centaur. You got the bow and arrow. All right, I just heard Sag. Spiritual love, yeah. There's something about like a spiritual connection and disappointment in a friend or whatever with the flute. News is on the way. Somebody is going to express that they're not happy with you right now about something because of something involving a home, but I feel like there is a sense of protection around you spiritually in that home. I just heard, I told you so. Something like that. I told you so. Why is the Knight of Swords here? You know how you tell one person one thing and then from that person it goes to another person to another person to, and it happens so fast? That's what that feels like. It's almost like, did you hear about what happened in that home? I was getting like the house was haunted or I don't know. That's what I was picking up on. Like I don't know if somebody thinks the house is haunted. But something has to do with like creating some sort of fear around you that something's going to take place, that you're going to feel rejected. You're never going to have love. You're never going to have a brand new beginning. But it goes from one ear to the next, and then the next, and then the next, and then the next. All right. But you have a sense of like spiritual development in your energy. You're highly thought of. You have spiritual connections and love. But there's disappointment around you, whether these are friends or lovers, because of what you're receiving. So it's gossip, is what it feels like. It's gossip. In connection to where you're healing, what's your brand new beginning? Did you start a new pathway in love? Oh, that person stressed you the fuck out, and now it's like you received nothing. Maybe you know what I feel this is? Like if God is cloaking right in the front of everybody's eyes what's about to happen for you. Because when it happens, he wants you to be able to celebrate it instead of other people trying to shit on what the fuck you got and what you're celebrating on. Whether that be a new home or the key to a new home, something like that. That's what this feels like. Because it feels like everybody keeps trying to manipulate the situation and play two-faced on things that they don't even have information about. I feel like this is Spirit's way of picking you up and relocating you, so when you get your blessing, nobody can shit on it. That's what I feel this is. Show me the Four of Swords. See what I'm saying? It has to do with something and how it's being communicated. Like, there's got to be spiritual protect. Like, let's just say that you're going through a healing phase right now and somebody tries to attack you. They don't even realize how many fucking people would show up for you at the same fucking time. Literally, like, in a hot fucking second. These would be like the people that are willing to return from the past. Mercury in retrograde in Sagittarius. All right, just because they know that they don't play about you. Something like that. Because somebody's willing to leave your ass out in the cold and leave you with almost nothing. Show me the Fool card. Because again, you're highly thought of to these people. See what I'm saying? It has something to do with like an ex-lover, an ex-pathway that you was on. All right, how you neglected in love. That shit was supposed to break you down mentally, make you feel rejected, neglected, that type of thing. Wow. Is this a mother figure using someone as a friend, a family member, and or a friend that was meant to come in and attack you because of you going through some sort of, it was done like publicly too? Oh my God, is this person going to be in so much fucking regret for doing that? This could be a mother figure that went through this. That laughed at you, whatever you had going on, laughed at your spiritual ascension, laughed and understood that you had spiritual connections around you. And that when you call for your people, they show up. This could have been a mother figure that's, you know, trying to shit on your success pretty much. Ha, you were left out in the cold. Ha, you went through grievance. Ha, your person doesn't want you anymore. Ha, I know I had involvements in that. I did something deceptive. I had something to do with it. What the fuck? And it's like, it's publicly known, it's publicly put everywhere. See? And everybody's watching. Like, oh shit, did you hear about, I told you. It goes from one ear to the next, to the next, to the next. It's something like that. And then you just get fucking blessings out of nowhere because that's how Spirit wanted it to happen. You have to go relocate. You've received some sort of gift from whoever that King of Pentacles is. Some Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person, or someone that's abundant enough to give it to you. It's weird. Somebody shits on you. Yeah. Something having to do with like an inheritance coming your way. All right. Or this could be like fighting over how you're being gifted the family inheritance, something like that. If it's a spiritual thing, it's legit a thing, yeah. How your family betrayed the fuck out of you so that you wouldn't receive this spiritual inheritance. So they made you go focus on doing something independently that wouldn't allow someone to say, that's my work. You did that yourself. You get to attain the resources from the work that you've put in. That type of shit. That's the truth. Somebody cannot take this from you at all. Can't. It's your investments. These are your investments. Your winnings, your success, your goals being achieved here. So again, if something was communicated that the gossip went around, oh, well, this person went through a divorce, you know, the mother figure worked with this person to go get in the middle of that person. Ha, you lost out on money. Ha, you lost out on love. Ha, your person don't want you no more. I had involvements with it. You're gonna, everybody's watching how something's gonna fucking turn in your favor. And everybody's gonna be like, oh, like that type shit. Meanwhile, the same person that was like laughing at you is going through the same fucking thing themselves. Oh shit. See what I'm saying? Something transformed right in the front of somebody's eyes here. It's like, don't fucking play with Spirit like that. Don't. Because the minute that you laugh at somebody, it's like that shit comes back and it hits fucking retrograde, and then it comes in back and it happens to you. You got some sort of news on the way about something here. All right, it says situations that are in balance that require some sort of careful handling, and you're protected by an angel. They're protecting your wealth. Wow, that makes perfect sense. So the angelic realm have all to do with this. You were given spiritual knowledge, ascension, awareness, all right, about this spiritual love that you have on the other side that's coming in. And your spiritual guidance is protecting your wealth that you're supposed to receive. Spirit's not going to give you something in front of the people that are willing to take it from you. That's the message. That's the message. Because something is supposed to come into balance for you, not for somebody else. So it's being protected from powerful friends, meaning higher power. All right, the dogs are here. So again, the dogs and the cats are fighting. What is going on? What is going on? I don't know what this is. I don't know. It's like magic. Somebody was doing some sort of spell work or something I'm telling you, some weird shit going on here. Scorpio, Pisces, feminine energy is here, and the Emperor could be an Aries, could be a Scorpio. The father figure could be a boss. Could be someone that holds a position of authority. I don't know. Wow. All right. Tell me about the news that's on the way. Because I feel like it does have something to do with your money being protected. Show me the news on the way. Spirit doesn't even want to talk about it. Because it ain't meant for other people to know. I'm telling you. 313, there's something about an Empress and an ending. All right, somebody, I don't know if it's a mother figure or something like that. What the fuck was that? Something having to do with the spiritual attack that took place. This is the reason why they're not going to give you the information, because they don't want another spiritual attack to happen. Yeah. Something requires balance, careful handling. Because if not, it will create a tower. I'm fucking telling you what this is. Spirit will not say how something's coming through, how the house is being involved. More than likely, it's coming through as a gift. Let's just say it like that. It's coming through as a gift. Because whoever is trying to take from you, your wealth or how it's being protected is because of who you're moving forward with, either in marriage, in your workplace. However your angels decide, well, you're done with this workplace, you're moving on to the next. Your wealth comes in from your hard work, your own labor. They're not putting it into so that someone else can take it from you. Okay? They're not doing that. Maybe that's how it was done in the past. That's crazy. Because that's crazy. In my past readings, I kept saying, Spirit is coming through and putting, or this wealthy man is coming through and putting money into other people's hands. They're no longer doing it that way because they keep taking from you. All right, so your angels are protecting the wealth and how it's coming in. The Wheel of Fortune and the Death card. Something is now going to transform. Jupiter and Cancer. So again, if there was supposed to be some sort of expansion or growth, more than likely it's going to be in the home environment. That's why we keep seeing like you're going to have to relocate or something like that. Something is like you can't even see. You wouldn't even be able to see the success that's ahead of you. You can't see it yet. Oh my gosh, it feels so big. You cannot see the success because you have hidden enemies that are around you. If you were to see what's coming up for you and how much wealth you have and how it's been protected, you would be like, holy shit. I see Scorpio, I see Cancer here twice. So something about water energy. Who has water placements in houses of resources like money, work, career, and finances? Sun, Moon, Rising, air signs. Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Pisces is second house for Aquarius. What is it? The sixth house. Yeah, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces for all air signs. It doesn't matter. Second, sixth, and 10th houses. Doesn't matter. All right. So more than likely, that King of Pentacle and how that energy is coming through is because the water energy is either sitting in an earth house, and those are compatible houses. They work well together. See what I'm saying? So if you have spiritual enlightenment, spiritual love, and you do spiritual work, that's how your money comes through. Somebody cannot take that away from you because that's God's given wisdom. That's what I'm getting here. That's God's given wisdom. Something like that. Four of Cups. Yeah, they didn't want you to miss this opportunity. Queen of Swords, Three of Swords. You've been way too devoted to something after experiencing losses. They wouldn't want you to miss this shot here. The King of Swords and Temperance. Oh, you got a masculine energy also spiritually protecting you. It feels like somebody here watching over the situation and how something plays out, even if it's in the hands of an angel. Wow. It's like somebody, let's just say, you know how they say that they're spiritual watchers, and the angelic realm are like having to do work to make sure something works out for you because it's protected. You have the watchers watching the angels to at this point. Like it's that deep in how something is supposed to come to you. Like it's that deep because you've experienced so many losses that it's like you it's insane if you miss this opportunity with whatever God has planned and or lined up for you. It's that deep. So this is all very like calculated. See what I'm saying? Because there's way too many secrets going on right now. There's too many like involvements here. Too many illusions. Too much of the like, I don't know. I'm getting like an unspoken truth. Somebody doesn't want to take accountability for what they've done, or how someone has been trying to hide something for so long, keep something a mystery for so long. I'm telling you, it's like it's supposed to come to an end, or it's being exposed, all right, to the world on how this has been taking place. The Fool card and the Emperor. The brand new beginning is basically stating like the person that you belong with is either you're going to be committed to this person in marriage. Your brand new beginning may have been taken from a boss, because there was loss here, from a boss, or your brand new beginning is you being your own boss. All right, like birthing something new after dealing with some sort of betrayal. But be careful that your soulmate isn't the one that's betraying you, because they're planning on taking everything and moving to a new relationship. I'm trying to tell you, the angels are protecting something here. It's to the point where you have higher power watching over what is being directed in your pathway here. Okay? Like you're like great fortune's coming your way. It's protected and you're highly thought of because you have spiritual understanding and awareness. You have spiritual love. But why is there disappointment in a friend or a lover? Somebody has to overlook what's already been planned out for you involving whatever that home is. Because when the news comes in and this is brought into balance, that spiritual guidance or the protection over your wealth is supposed to be exactly the way everything was lined up to be. I had that in my reading the other day. Somebody, spirit is sending something in divine timing and doing something in that order. That was my last all signs reading, and I want to say it was either like Scorpio, Sag, Capricorn, Aquarius. Something at the end of the reading had involvements to do with, I want to say it was Capricorn. Something was being done in that order, and it's like not to be touched. Something was not supposed to be brought out of order. I'm feeling that energy here. All right, because it's almost like you got a hater on the outside, two-faced ass people around you. Something's going on with your wealth. They keep stealing shit. Yeah. It's crazy. Something's supposed to be done in that order. Six of Wands, the Lovers. Oh my gosh. Two of Swords. Not even you were going to know. Not even you were going to know how this is going to play out. Not even you were going to know. It's something having to do with you and your workplace. Six of Wands, the Lovers, the Two of Swords, and the Nine of Cups. This is like you making all the right choices. The Lovers is a choice card. The Two of Swords is a choice card. The Nine of Cups, you get everything you desire. And the Six of Wands, you have a victory here. In the workplace, there's something about like not even you seeing how something's going to come. But it's going to be bigger than ever is what it feels like. So much success. See what I'm saying? I'm seeing the 1111 portal here with the Four of Wands. You're going to be very successful with something. It's going to be like a huge celebration. This is a marriage card, so somebody get married. That's what this is. You move forward with your person. You have no other way to get outside of this. You're getting married. Your wealth is connected to the person that you commit to a marriage. That's what came out in the reading. All right. So somebody being two-faced friend. Yes. Spirit says yes. Yes. That's exactly how this comes through. Wow. So if somebody's being cunning or trying to win at all costs or just feels like jealous or creating some sort of gossip about you, it's because they know that you have a lot of happiness coming your way. like big happiness. Wow. Somebody more than likely had involvement with strategizing against your brand new beginning. Because if someone from the past understands that you're highly intuitive, they knew that they had to get you to relocate, all right, in order for you to be able to focus on whoever this new person is that's coming into your life. Yeah, that's what I feel this is. I'm getting a headache. The top of my head right here, like at my crown chakra, is pounding. I don't know what that means. I mean, I would imagine you're aware of exactly what's happening around you. But my crown chakra is like, that could legit be spiritual attacks. See what I'm saying? Look. Look who's coming together. Long term, this longevity. Okay? This is foundation. It's starting at the root. It is building wealth. All right? Not for just you, but children. It's a big thing. It's huge. It's huge. I don't know what you do for work. I don't know who you're around, what you know, what type of knowledge you have, but something that you think is not a big deal is a fucking big deal. It's huge. It has so much to do with like all this wealth that you got coming your way. So if you think that you're not making money with something, you probably have more than what you thought you had. Something like that. Yeah. And it's almost like somebody had to either protect it for you, step in and make sure nobody takes it from you. All right, so it ends up coming through with the person that you commit to in marriage. Because if it's a spiritual attack, then more than likely, if you're committed in marriage, nobody can come and attack your marriage. If you weren't committed in marriage and you're just dating or just having sex with the person, then of course, to break up your marriage or something like that. So just be careful. All right, I'm just kind of like going off the limb here and what I'm feeling, but this reading has something to do with like your spiritual protection, your spiritual ascension, your awakening, your understanding of what is to come in the near future and how it's protected. All right. Where are we at? Okay. One more spray. So November is here and the mountain road. All right, I'm seeing you're on the road to success in November. That's a good sign right there. So everything that I'm saying right now is perfect. All right, the mountain road. Mountain is associated to the goat, right? Capricorn energy. So this could be like you climbing towards your success. Scissors after you cut somebody else off. All right. There could have been some sort of affair that was happening that you had to release this person. What was the last quarter moon in Leo took place yesterday? Yeah, it did. So maybe you released somebody and now that somebody is released or something comes in, you got secret admirer and good luck. All right. Something regarding like something you asked for help with, you get rejected, but it's because you got something better coming. Everybody has a little bit of every sign in your charts. So what your job is to find out where that placement is, what sign it's in, and what house it sits in. All right, so if you go to like astro.com and you put in your birth date, your birth year, and your birthplace, you're going to get a chart that says your sun, your moon, your Mercury, your Mars, your Venus, blah, blah, blah is all here. But then there's a Placidus chart, meaning that wherever that planet is, and you could have that planet in a stellium of like 5 or 6 fucking planets in one sign, that means that your energy most significant is whenever that planet is in that sign, and then you got to look at the house that it sits in. So it could be like your first house, your 7th house, your 4th, I don't know, wherever the fuck, okay? And that's how you know how it's going to affect you more than so as the current transit based in how, if it's a sextile, if it's a square, a trine, that's how you know. You say you have your chart already? That's good. All right, let's see. Somebody wants you to be concerned about your resources because you got people doing shit against you behind your back. This could be an ex-lover. So if you're on the road to success in your career in November and you cut somebody off, this person knows that there's other people out there that are like secret admirers of yours and that you have good luck coming. So the journey that you're on, they're trying to like warn you about paying attention to your finance because somebody's working against you behind your back. Yeah. It's like affecting your love life too. So who's this person? Like, why is it so significant to be on your ass about this? Like, why is it that deep? Why does this person care so much? You said, yeah, he's a Scorpio. I have his chart too. Has Sagittarius in it. I'm sure. Everybody has a little bit of everything once again. All right. Like, I'm a rising Sag. I have a moon in Aries. All right. And my North Node is in Aquarius. I'm a sun in Aquarius. So I embody a lot of air and fire. Meaning that I'm very intelligent and I'm not afraid to take action or be courageous. And you know what I mean? You said, I mean, it is his main 3. Interesting. Scorpio, Sag, and what else? Sun, Moon, Rising. What is it? Something that you remain devoted to here. All right. Whatever the committed devotion was, it kind of feels like this is the reason that somebody else doesn't like what's happening for you in your life. It's because you left them behind. They're feeling a sense of regret because of your wins. So this could be the same person that's trying to do something against you behind your back, trying to affect your finances, and knowing that you got a lot of good luck and secret admirers in your energy. Whoever this is disappointment. It came out earlier as either a family member or a friend, but it's coming out in even a love affair as well. All right, you don't want anything to do with this person. Who is this? Scorpio, Sagittarius, Scorpio. Interesting. Listen. You don't want anything to do with this person. All right. Yeah, almost like they want parts in your destiny, or what's supposed to align with you in the stars, like your brand new beginnings. All right. You're working up against someone that has why do I feel like I want to say a say so? Not that there's a say so. This person has like some sort of knowledge about how things work out for you in the near future. We came out of this reading earlier this morning with the manipulation that was taking place. Something was happening and someone aligning with the truth of how the stars align. So if you're an astrologist, then great. But more than likely somebody knows your placements and they want to like fuck you over. That's what it feels like. Okay. Yeah, Tower. Could be a Scorpio. Hello. Yeah, somebody knows what's coming your way, what your passions are. All right, what's fated to happen, what's destined to happen in your life. And then the more that they come in and fuck it up, you don't get to independently move forward. See what I'm saying? So they attack you by doing the same thing that you do. You could be legit teaching these people and they're using it against you. But clearly, the way that God works is to align you with something that isn't able to be taken away from you. You understand? Something like your spouse. Something like that. Whoever your spouse is coming in. Yeah. They can delay you, but they can't stop you. They can gossip about you. They can fucking create speculation and rumors, but they can never stop what you invest in or how people see you, that type of thing. Because everything that ends up being exposed is for your greater good. You know what I mean? So that it clears your name almost is how I'm hearing that. Clears your name. Going through some notebooks, yeah. What is going on back there? That's crazy because all my decks were stolen and I had like notes and stuff in there. And how I learned tarot, and it was like 50 some decks. I mean, I learned a lot. And every single deck was stolen, every single one. And I was wondering, like, who does that type of shit? It had to be somebody that wanted to know what I knew and how I knew. So I hope it worked out for you, but I'm not to be played with. I think we know my spirit guides don't play about me. That's how I feel. I don't know. There's a mature woman here. This mature woman won't go nowhere. She won't go anywhere. That's crazy. Message. Something about 6-7. Something about this mature woman being a messenger in the workplace, or someone has received a message about you from your workplace. Privileged lady. That's probably my mom. Yeah, more than likely. Family room, so yes, that would be a mother. Courtship. What about it? With who? With an official person. See what I'm saying? They're not going to pair you with somebody that's going to fucking play about you. If you're this main female and you are the child of that mature woman and you are also a messenger in the workplace, you're seen as privileged and you are paired to be with a official person. They don't fucking play about you around here. Okay. I'm seeing 1221 in opposition and angel numbers. I've been seeing that a lot lately. Alright. You could be dealing with a Taurus. I'm seeing 422. That's April 22nd. So Taurus's energy could be of significance. Could be an emperor. Somebody with a life path 22. 6th house and 7th house placements could be of significance. Whether this is someone that you're meeting because you know or they know your mother figure, or the workplace that your mother figure goes, and you know what I'm saying, like you're popular there. There's 7th house energy here as well. All right, something having to do with your partnerships, your relationships, something that you're supposed to be contracted to. Being seen as a privileged lady, I'm seeing you could be very highly intuitive. 12th house energy here. All right, Saturn, you're very much disciplined. All right, even your father figure is watching over you is how I'm hearing it, as an official person. All right, like Saturn rules over the world card, so Saturn's energy is like, I don't know, maybe you're seen as an official person in the spiritual community and you are meant to be courting someone that is equally, you know what I'm saying, but you got people that are working against you. Like, why? They don't want, they're like affecting your love life here. The Lion is here. All right, I don't know if they're lying about your love life. I don't know. I'm hearing the number 3 because I see like double L. The number 3 is associated to the letter L in numerology. Okay, that's crazy. September could have been of significance with eclipse season. Something or someone keeps trying to take your material wealth, but you're being recognized and you're being rewarded from whoever this is that you've been dealing with this younger man. All right, maybe you resided in person for a temporary situation. All right, temporary moment, and then you experience some sort of loss in connection to that lover because of the secrets that were like, the hidden secrets were harming you. All right, blocking your success, blocking your, you know what I mean, your celebrations with that person, something like that. You had a group of people like attacking your love life. For sure. That's what I feel here. They wanted you to experience sorrow over loss because of what was making you happy. It's like, how dare you be the daughter to this mother figure that's either highly intuitive in the workplace. You get all these compliments. You got all this good luck, right? You're more than likely popular in the family, or you are seen to be, you know, receiving some sort of inheritance of the family. And then how dare you be courting somebody that's an official person as well? Who the fuck do you think you are out here? Like, of course they're going to come in and attack your love life. so that whatever they know about you or whatever the hidden secrets are, they can fuck you over so you don't receive no type of celebration. Who the hell do you think you are? Who the hell does that younger man think they are? That temporary situation, you weren't going to be lasting long with that person. That's what it's giving me. Somebody is like making you experience loss, material loss. It's fucked up. So they put you in competition with other people. They make you feel that, you know what I mean? You have to work harder than what you're supposed to. Again, they try to bring you down and where you are, you know, achieving success. It's just crazy out here. Show me this mature woman's energy. The Knight of Wands, the Knight of Cups, and the Ten of Wands. Well, hot damn. What is that? Because I see two messengers here. I don't know if this person is sending out messengers to you about how someone's trying to burden you in the workplace. Okay? Because the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles, you have one really fast moving person and the other one is very slow moving. All right, so something was either done to fulfillment. I don't know if it was part of an attack or someone that tried to come in and delay you in some sort of way. The King of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Seven of Wands. That's insane because that mother figure, if she has anything to do with the workplace, you were being protected by whoever this King of Wands was. The King of Wands was protecting investments or your assets. Because you came from a privileged family. What the hell? You came from a privileged family. They had to come in and protect you because the mother figure knew who you were going to be. That's why you were in courtship with this official person. That King of Wands don't fucking play about you. Oh, shit. Show me the privileged lady in the family room. Again, I'm seeing 1221. You could have, like, ended a specific cycle of some sort of, I don't know, you carried on the legacy of your family. Maybe you are highly intuitive or psychic. And your mother figure more than likely told everybody in the workplace to go attack you or something like that, to burden you. Because maybe she played, yeah, she did that. Oh my gosh. She did that. She attacked you to sabotage your, you know, your investments or however you were to attain some sort of success here. You're a fucking starseed out this bitch. It more than likely was an Aquarius or you're an Aquarius. See what I'm saying? They tried to control something, control your achievements, control how you made your money. They wanted to put their foot down on your resources. You can't spend this, you can't do that. And watching every fucking thing that you do. So they could sabotage it and, you know, separate you from whatever brought you happiness. They attacked your love life. More than likely, yes. Show me this courtship that you were in with whoever this official person or you are. All right, because someone that's working up against you, it says, has something to do with your journey and how they're protecting your assets. I feel like it's that King of Wands, whoever that Aries, Leo, Sag person is that holds a position of a... Yeah, they fought for you, girl. They fought for you. They was fucking some shit up out there for you. Oh, shit. The Five of Wands is like, what the fuck? Don't play about mine. This person felt like they needed to protect you. Could be a Leo. Heavy on the Leo. Damn, heavy on the Leo. Look at this. Like, don't fucking play. Look at this shit. Heavy on the Leo. Alright. That's crazy. Or this is just somebody that knows that you're super strong. You have, you know, lots of strengths. Yeah. This is definitely an official person. This person, I'm telling you, made sure that they put boundaries up with those that were trying to attack you. And like, you know, block them from your brand new beginning. So that you would be successful. I'm trying to tell you. So what's going on with the situation right here with this younger man? Why was that just a temporary situation? They knew the truth about what was happening in the workplace too. that person wasn't trying to protect you, were they? Because they were more than likely in it to just win it. They wanted something to be fair for them as well. It's almost like, well, if I have parts in this, what do I get out of it? Yeah. They were like cooperating. That's all they were doing. All right. So it says, take care, you would experience loss in material wealth. Is because the more recognition and reward you get, and if you had any involvements with that younger man, that was only going to be temporary, because more than likely they were going to keep taking from you. Is that right? Told you. That's what needed to be communicated. That they were being cunning. That they were taking from you. They were lying to you. They weren't telling you the truth. They were going to leave your ass out in the cold too. Keep you fucked up with resources. You weren't supposed to be like that down this pathway at all. So again, sorrow over losses. You got hidden secrets that were harming you and fucking up your celebrations. The moon, the Two of Cups, and the Six of Pentacles, Six of Cups, and the Hierophant. Someone that you may, I don't know, I just heard past life, that's weird, I'm just saying it. Someone that you know, like an old acquaintance, someone that you grew up with, or someone that you felt committed to in the past, or know that you have a spiritual connection to in the past. I'm seeing the moon, the Two of Cups, and the Six of Pentacles. This person was more than likely meant to sent in to help and to reciprocate to you, to help you in some sort of way. See what I'm saying? They knew that something was harming you, rather, and that you were experiencing a lot of losses, that you were going through sorrow because of those losses. They wanted you to move away from whoever the Empress energy was, or this is how they see you, and they want to relocate with you so that you could be happy. Oh, yeah. Something about clarity coming in about children first. Having some sort of wish fulfillment and investing with you. All right. When it has to do with, like, I don't know if you were starting up some sort of, again, you have here a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy that wants to apologize for keeping something a secret. You don't want anything to do with this person. You don't speak to this person. Four Swords, the Tower, and the Eight of Cups. You're completely emotionally withdrawn because you know about their manipulative ways. But that's just an FYI. What does that person want? I'm just going to randomly pick here. What does that person want from you? They're warning you about a problem with that person, either now or in the near future. What about the problem? Somebody warned you about that person. Who gives a shit if they come in and apologize, something like that? That person's leaving your life. Chair empty. Okay. Crazy. Crazy. You know, I'm laughing in my head right now because I feel that when people come onto my channel, I speak, and when I do my readings, I'm so blunt, and I say everything that everything means, and if it's meant for you to understand, you would understand. But I feel like people want me to speak in gibber jabberish and dumb bullshit that doesn't even make sense to me. Alright? So my channel, I'm not trying to be cocky or anything like that, but more than likely, my channel has a lot to do with like those that are intuitive, that understand tarot, and that also understand astrology. Because when I pick up on messages, Spirit speaks to me and what I understand. So, if it's too much for you to understand, I feel like a lot of people want me to come and be like other readers and like speak in terms of like outside the box, so somebody doesn't understand what I'm saying. No, I'm going to speak it in how I understand it and how I was taught. Why? Because I feel like I resonate with people that way, being more clear. So if this channel is not for you, you can leave. Literally, like no hurt feelings at all. And I'm not trying to be a bitch. I feel that way, so I'm gonna say how I feel. Okay? I feel that energy here. Like somebody wants me to speak in disguise or like in a code. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I really don't care how you feel. I need to channel messages to you. But other than that, I think we kind of get the message here that you got some fake ass people around you. Somebody's moving. All right. You got somebody that wants to come in and gift you something. You got a mother figure that played, I don't know what kind of fucking scheme in the background to get you away from your inheritance. But something's happening in the energy and everything is about to change. It's destined to happen. I don't know. Like, can I ask for a time frame? Yeah, let's ask for a time frame. Real quick, I'm going to switch to that. Let's do a time frame. Because we got hella retrogrades going on right now. 1 second. I believe we have in December Neptune going direct, and Saturn's going to be going direct as well at the end of the month on Thanksgiving Day. All right, we've got Mercury going direct. We're going to be having Uranus go direct on February the 3rd. Jupiter will go direct on March the 10th of 2026. All right, so where we are right now, Saturn, Neptune, North Node, and Pisces, they will more than likely all be direct starting on Thanksgiving to December the 10th. Those are the most significant for me in astrology right now, because I feel like that's where we're receiving the most discipline. And Neptune is going to be in its domicile for the last time ever in our lifetime. Okay? So once Neptune moves back into Aries, which is more than likely early 2026, we're never going to retrograde back with Neptune being in the sign of Pisces, ever. So if you have some sort of like psychic ability, intuitive instinct, all right, heightened emotions because you were meant to create something, you better fucking do it now. That's what I'm getting. Give me a time frame on these energies. Of course, Spirit would throw me with the Queen of Wands. Like, she's so spicy. So that could legit be like Sag season. All right, it's a fire energy. The next fire sign is Sag. All right. We got Venus entering Sag on November the 30th. All right. So just a couple energies out here. What else do we need to see? Yeah, the Page of Wands. That's what I'm telling you. I feel like this is like Sun and Sag energy with like Venus in Sag energy. We have currently right now Mercury retrograding in Sag. With Mars in Sag. With Vesta and Juno in Sag. Something's happening in Sag energy. All right. The Fool card. The Moon card down. Why is Uranus and the Moon of significance? Uranus is in Taurus and the Moon is in sign of Virgo. Maybe they trine. Hold on a second. That could be an energy of a transit coming up this week. With the Moon being in Virgo, trining to Uranus. And yeah, that's happening on Saturday the 15th at 4:09 a.m. The Moon in Taurus trining over to Uranus and Taurus. I mean, the Moon in Virgo trining to Uranus and Taurus, Earth energies. That has to do with like either Taurus's money, all right, your creativity, your material gain, and Virgo has to do with your day-to-day routines or your workplace. We were speaking about that in the reading, so take that as it resonates. Something happening again in Sag season, okay? Next, fire energy. Because we just came out of the Moon in Leo. That's not, you know, last quarter Moon in Leo was of significance. But I'm getting like Mars in Sag. Mercury in Sag. All right, so there's a sense of dominance here and how something is being communicated or discovered about what's taking place overall with this brand new beginning and how the moon is affecting this brand new start. All right. Yeah, I'm telling you, it has to do with like making a decision, choosing the pathway. It's like, I don't know, I'm hearing setting the table for your success. Something like this. All right. Setting the table for your success. It's happening, I feel like, around Thanksgiving. So what did I just say? Saturn was going direct on Thanksgiving Day. Something like that. And Saturn is in the sign of Pisces. All right, so as earlier as I said, the air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, your water placements and where Saturn, Neptune, North Node in Pisces, Jupiter in Cancer, Sun in Scorpio, we got Mercury retrograding back into Scorpio, Venus in Scorpio right now. All of these transits more than likely are going to be setting the table for your success. That's what I feel. And however this moon in Virgo trining to Uranus and Taurus's energy is happening, it happens to be with your workplace and or how you're attaining your money. On a Saturday, Saturn's energy is legit. Okay, where's Saturn that day? I don't even see Saturn with a transit on that day. The Ten of Wands. You do something to fulfillment here. The Two of Wands to the Ten of Wands, that's a big deal. That's like a huge step to completing a cycle so that you can set the table for something that's no longer meant to burden you. The Ten of Swords and the Ten of Wands, this would be like the ending of something very, very difficult finally coming to an end. The Strength card. Ooh, see what I'm saying? Like, you got to be courageous to do this. This could be like a change in something and being confident to do so. We spoke about the level of maturity. Look at the page to the Queen and, of Wands energy. Your confidence has to be legit. This could be like you inspiring a younger person that comes after you. If you are a mother figure, you better make sure your shit is like, you know what I'm saying? You're setting an example here for the next person that comes in. You're the leader, or you're meant to be seen as the one that is very confident, enthusiastic, funny. You make something feel like, you know what I mean? This is your justice here. Because you got a lot of people watching you. You got a lot of people watching you. Give me one card on that trine that's taking place with Moon and Virgo, Uranus, and Taurus. What is that all about? The Knight of Wands. Something that's going to accelerate, like, fast. I told you. That's crazy. I said on Saturday. Saturn's energy is Capricorn with the devil. Something will accelerate on Saturday. Wow. Something's going to, yeah, the Lovers. Maybe you're going to exchange numbers with somebody. So the exchange that I see and the confrontation that's happening in the energy is the Virgo that's going to oppose Neptune and Pisces. Told you, Piscean energy. That's fucking wild. This is the energy of opposition. It's like you and this person are going to, like, you know what I'm saying? Exchange numbers. Something happens there. There's an even exchange, or there's a decision, or just be careful that you're signing a contract, get all the details of something. If this is a move, somebody shares their number with you, or it could legit be a lover. It's being manifested that way. Because on that very day where the moon finally trines Uranus in Taurus, the moon will ingress into Gemini. Gemini is the exchange of information, and it's trining over to Pluto in Aquarius, and where something transforms finally. So whatever the Ten of Wands, the heavy burden has been, the Ten of Swords, wherever somebody tried to betray you or they tested your strength or your loyalty with the Strength card being here. Three of Cups. There's some sort of celebration on the other side of that. And I do see sextiles on that day to both Mercury and Mars with the moon in Libra. I told you, air and fire, they are very compatible. All right, so I'm seeing the moon in Libra with a trine over to Mercury and Mars in the sign of Sag. And I see that same energy here. It's air and fire. The Ten of Swords, the Ten of Wands. There's something happening here in the strength, your loyalty being tested because of that lover's energy, okay? Maybe someone tried to control, again, your love life. Something happens. Trine energy, meaning, I don't know if the person that's been like trying to control that connection of your love life and how some sort of assertiveness tends to happen, all right, allows you to exchange numbers with somebody, allows you to, I say allow because somebody is trying to restrict here, all right, restrict here. That's what that feels like. The Ace of Cups here, it has something to do with like new love stepping into your life. The Five of Wands, this could have been conflict for somebody, specifically a Taurus with the Hierophant. Somebody didn't do something by the book. Remember when I said earlier something was to be done in that order? Like higher power was overlooking something that was supposed to be directly for you. That's what I feel like this is. That's crazy. That's crazy. Show me about the sextiles from this Moon in Libra over to Mercury and Mars in Sag. What's that all about? There's a past person that comes back around. Six of Cups. You get like nostalgic memories about somebody. Mercury in retrograde. Sextiling over to the Moon in Libra. That's a companionship right there. Somebody from the past returns. And it could be somebody that you were like praying to like come together with. But there was some sort of restriction over this love energy here. Okay. See? Queen of Pumpkins. Somebody sees you as very valuable to them. Five of Pumpkins. Maybe they didn't have enough to provide, or they felt that they left you out in the cold. See? It's a father figure energy, a boss, or somebody that sees you like very valuable. Six of Wands. They want to have some sort of victory and success with you. Temperance. They've been trying to give it some time because it looks like you're a bit standoffish with the Queen of Swords. This upcoming Saturday is the big day. Readings I have watched you always are on point, girl. Thank you. 4 o'clock on the dot. What's going on with this fucking Emperor? Who's this Emperor? The Sun in Scorpio is going to quincunx to Chiron in Aries that day. Aries and both Scorpio are ruled by Mars, but Mars has a sextile to that Moon in Libra. So if this is a companion, all right, and someone that is assertive and coming back around and wanting to reconcile with you in any way, then more than likely this is somebody that left you out in the cold in the past. All right. Back around. Because they see you as like, I don't know, it kind of feels like there was a sense of maturity. Again, there has something to do with like Page of Wands, Queen of Wands energy, and how you've asserted yourself with something. Okay, that's what this feels like. You've asserted yourself with something. The Nine of Pentacles is here. You did something independently. You didn't need this energy. Could be grandma and grandpa, maybe, I don't know. The Eight of Pentacles. It's again about your work. The King of Swords. It almost like you inspired this person to want to do better because of the work you did. Wow. King of Wands, the Eight of Cups, and the energy of the Hangman is here. Somebody kind of had to take a step back and see that they actually took a loss with stepping away from you. They didn't allow, you know, you to be you in the workplace. That's crazy. Pisces girls work with Mr. Me. Mr. Me? Okay. The Queen of Swords and the Four of Cups. They rejected you. They didn't think you were smart enough for something. That's crazy. They almost like kept you locked. That's crazy because the energy of submission came out earlier. They wanted you like locked in a cage. They didn't want you outside so other people could see you or something like that. Again, this is somebody that wanted to create some sort of like illusion that you were like this weird person, or you know, you were always going to experience losses. You don't ever want this person. It's because they want you all to themselves. They want you submissive to them or some shit like that. They don't want you to be successful. The Ten of Cups. That's because they love you that much. I mean, shit. The Eight of Swords. You fuck this person's mind up. Like, they can't even be in imbalance if they're not around you. Something like this. Like, the amount of investments that this person has in you, it's almost like they want to commit to you because you are seen as the star. So if they can't have you, nobody can have you. Look at the Two of Pentacles and the Two of Swords. It's like, if I can't have you, nobody can. It's weird. Five of Cups and the Four of Pentacles. If they can't build a solid foundation with you, then damn it, I'm going to end up breathing your energy or something like that. So yeah, Saturday is very significant for whatever we're picking up on here. All right. I'm seeing those specific transits being of significance. It's crazy. Michelle says, ew, that's them. The wife doesn't want her have me. That's our y'all some weird shit. I gotta get you off my chat. I don't know what you're talking about. Just don't play them games. Said if I don't understand something, I educate myself about it. Yeah, that's normally how you're supposed to do it. For sure. You're supposed to be brothers in Aquarius? That's crazy. That's wild. Thank you guys again for all the little gifts that you send. I appreciate that. And then also, I haven't been keeping up with this, but the top fans, we've got Brenda, Christy, and B. All right, are my top 3. So I know that you guys like to participate a lot. Christy is always like my #1 commenter here, so thank you. Craziness. All right, you guys. So where are we at today again? The 13th. Today's Thursday, so Friday, and then we got Saturday. So we're going to see oppositions for the next 2 days. All right, we're looking at the opposing energy of the North Node in Pisces first, the opposing energy to Saturn in Pisces, and then the opposing energy to Neptune in Pisces with this moon in Virgo. And we got to remember that the South Node is also in Virgo. Okay? So that North Node opposition will be at 1:35 a.m. and more than likely the South Node is going to be opposing the North Node as well at that same degree. All right, at 1:35 a.m. on the 14th. So that's literally like a little past midnight tonight. So whatever's part of like your purpose, your destiny, whatever's driving you towards future success, that's where you're going to see this energy pushing forward. All right. Uh-oh. We got a Hulk spitter here. All right. I love you guys. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.